The translation is correct and accurately conveys the content from the original text in Russian to English. It lists the actors from the movie Titanic who have passed away and provides brief details about their roles in the film. Additionally, it clarifies that some actors like Bernard Hill, Jonathan Hyde, and Danny Nucci are still alive as of 2024. The note at the end also mentions that many of the main actors, such as Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, are still alive. Gloria Stuart, 1910 to 2010, role, Old Rose Dawson. Calvert. Contribution, Gloria Stuart portrayed the elderly Rose, who recounts her memories of the Titanic's ill-fated voyage. Her performance was praised for its emotional depth and authenticity, earning her an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. At the age of 87, she became one of the oldest nominees in Oscar history. Gloria Stuart had a long and distinguished career in Hollywood, beginning in the 1930s, with notable roles in films like The Invisible Man, 1933. Her role in Titanic brought her back into the spotlight and introduced her to a new generation of moviegoers. Bill Paxton, 1955 to 2017. Role, Brock Lovett. Contribution, Bill Paxton played Brock Lovett, a modern-day treasure hunter obsessed with finding the heart of the ocean diamond in the wreck of the Titanic. His character serves as the narrative bridge between the present and the past, connecting the audience to the story of the Titanic through his exploration of the shipwreck. Paxton was a versatile actor, known for his roles in iconic films such as Aliens, 1986, Twister, 1996, and Apollo 13, 1995. His role in Titanic added a contemporary perspective to the historic tragedy, and his performance was a key part of the film's framing device. Bernard Hill, born in 1944. Role, Captain Edward John Smith. Contribution, Bernard Hill played the role of Captain Edward John Smith, the experienced and well-respected captain of the Titanic. Although Bernard Hill is still alive as of 2024, his portrayal of Captain Smith has become iconic, embodying the tragedy and heroism of the real-life captain who went down with his ship. Hill brought a sense of dignity and gravitas to the role, which resonated with audiences. Hill is also widely recognized for his portrayal of King Theoden in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, showcasing his ability to bring depth and complexity to leadership roles. David Warner, 1941 to 2022, role, Spicer Lovejoy. Contribution, David Warner portrayed Spicer Lovejoy, the loyal and somewhat menacing bodyguard to Caledon Hockley, played by Billy Zane. Lovejoy's character added tension and danger to the storyline, as he constantly thwarted Jack and Rose's attempts to escape. Warner had a prolific career spanning several decades, with notable roles in films like The Omen, 1976, Time Bandits, 1981, and Tron, 1982. His work in Titanic is remembered for bringing a sharp edge to the film's narrative, contrasting the innocence and romance of the main characters. Jonathan Hyde, born in 1948, role, J. Bruce Ismay. Contribution, Jonathan Hyde portrayed J. Bruce Ismay, the managing director of the White Star Line, the company that owned the Titanic. Ismay is depicted as a controversial figure in the film, driven by ambition and ultimately taking a place in a lifeboat while women and children were still on board. Although Jonathan Hyde is still alive as of 2024, his portrayal of Ismay left a lasting impression, highlighting the moral complexities and human failings associated with the disaster. Hyde is also known for his roles in films such as Jumanji, 1995, and The Mummy, 1999. Lewis Abernathy, 1949 to 2017. Role, Lewis Bodine. Contribution, Lewis Abernathy played Lewis Bodine, a member of Brock Lovett's crew and an expert on the Titanic. Bodine provided much of the film's historical exposition and lighthearted moments in the modern-day scenes. Abernathy was primarily known for his behind-the-scenes work in Hollywood, particularly his close collaboration with director James Cameron. His role in Titanic was one of his few acting appearances, and he brought a sense of authenticity and humor to the role, making the historical context accessible to the audience. Danny Nucci, born in 1968, role, Fabrizio de Rossi. Contribution, Danny Nucci played Fabrizio, Jack Dawson's best friend and fellow third-class passenger on the Titanic. Fabrizio's character added warmth, loyalty, and a sense of adventure to the story. His tragic fate during the ship's sinking added to the emotional impact of the film. Although Danny Nucci is still alive as of 2024, His role in Titanic remains one of his most memorable performances. Nucci has continued to work in film and television, with notable roles in movies like Crimson Tide, 1995, and the television series The Fosters, 2013 to 2018. While many of the key actors from Titanic are still alive, including Leonardo DiCaprio, Jack Dawson, and Kate Winslet, Rose DeWitt Bocateur, the film's legacy continues to endure not just through its story, but also through the memorable performances of those who have since passed away. Their contributions to the film have helped cement Titanic as one of the most iconic and beloved films in cinematic history.